Recording. And we are live. Let me get my notes because I can never do anything without my notes. We are live. I'm Omar Krieg. This is the Krieg Dominion. I am the guy running the show. This is Wanderers of Erewan, Volume 1, The Grimstone Way, Episode 10. And with me, of course, are my... I wanted to as a joke, but then decided I shouldn't use bad words right away. My wonderful Wanderers, Darius and Alturios. We're going to give them 30 seconds to say whatever they might want to say in those 30 seconds. I just need the timer so I can see how much time that is. All right, ready? Oh, wait, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, go. Say whatever you want.
Wow, there's stuff in here. Stuff. There's caves, 3 caves. We're fighting in one of them. And we're gonna help the dwarves.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, well, Rick is coming along and he says, Morty, it's time to go. Oh, wow, man.
Oh, wow, man. I didn't even realize I was doing that.
You did. It was pretty good, though, in and of itself. Anyway, all right, that's been 30 seconds. Let's get into it. We are starting a bit late, so I'm going to truncate a few things. Let's do a really quick check on goals. Svaldi, I believe you need a new goal because you purchased arrows and a bow and some other stuff last session. What's your new goal, my friend?
I believe it was just living through this battle. I believe it was just living through this battle.
That works for me. Survive the coming battle. I think that's what I put down for Balfour as well.
I got my wizard license, right?
You have not received your license. You have sent away for it. But if you want to change your short-term goal, that's totally fine. Since the reason why I say
I'm going to change it to survive.
Yeah, that also makes a lot of sense. Survive the coming battle. All right. Long-term Svaldi and Malthanric, you both need new long-terms because you now have, at least in the minimalist sort of way, you have completed your long-term goals of acquiring places to stay. Sort of. I have new goal question mark. Goal. I'm sorry?
That's not my long-term goal.
Okay. So you want... I don't remember what I had. Actually, I could pull up my notes from last session.
My long-term goal is to create my own tower.
That's what I thought. Give me one moment. I need to look something up really quick. Requires this tower of his own. Yes. So many things to alt-tab through.
And I thought we were in this area.
I forget which cave we're in.
It's gonna be this one.
Oh.
I just didn't place you there for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what that reason was. Yeah. Svaldi, you also had a similar land of my own goal. Are you in the market for a new goal? Considering the things that have happened lately, or do you wish to continue with your own land?
I guess that entirely depends on whether or not he's planning on keeping us on long term, or if this is just.
I mean, at the moment, it's indefinite. There is no definitively defined ending. It is, in theory, if nothing were to change. Get out of here! Get out of here! A kid trying to throw the cat into my camera so he shows up. If nothing were to change at any point in the future, you would just remain as a standard retainer courtier and have a place to stay here. Now, that does not exactly meet your goal of having your own land, but it does give you a permanent residence. So it's entirely up to you if you want to change it or not change it and continue working for it.
I think you'd be curious to see how this plays out. I don't know how to word that. Like, maybe see if you can fit in this society or not.
So if I used words like find a way to be a recognized member of the community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if nothing else, this at least means he has a stable place to earn more money to then say bye at a later date. So.
Okay. I can live with that. I mean, technically, in one definition of that, you have already met that goal, but I think in your case, I think you're looking for something a little bit more long-term and definitively long-term. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like stable income kind
Yep.
of thing.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. In that case, back to my notes for the show. Party goals, learning about the cult and dealing with this arch-wizard. And then previously on the Grimstone Way. Having been rewarded for efforts in recovering the Grimstone, our wanderers have agreed to serve the Thane in his court, and as such are now tasked with preparing for the coming battle and advising Thane Dura. However, as the dinner that they were doing such advising comes to an abrupt end, it seems that the coming battle has finally arrived. And at the head of this army bearing down on Kai Murug is Thassa Murgalad. We've already had the green flash that you guys have recognized as the symbol of oh shit in the sky. The enemy army of, from your recollection, the enemy army of Gore and Ungore and all sorts of craziness have already attacked the gates at the surface. Excuse me, one sec. The Thane has already departed to basically go get dressed in his arms and armor. His defenders are running, not necessarily amok, but they are trying to rally the defense and get the entire group of army defender types up to the gates and in place and doing all that. It is quite a bit chaotic right now, as one could imagine.
Mhm.
Things are not going well either. In the brief time as you're waiting for all of the guards that were tasked, like you, with guarding the Grimstone down in the tunnels below, in the time it takes for everybody to get back together and Lieutenant Argor to get everybody dispersed to where they need to be, there is already coming word of that it does not look good for the defenders, that the Ungor and the Gore are basically breaking through, and it's only a matter of time at this point before they make it into the hall proper and into the tunnels, which is of course where you guys are. You have a moment or two if you would like to discuss or plan or think about or remunerate,
Remunerate.
yeah, that one. Although that sounds like something in dealing with numbers, so maybe it wasn't a word I wanted.
Ruminate?
Yes, ruminate. That's it.
Ruminate. Yeah.
I do want to point out a couple things. We have talked in the past about advantage and how easily you guys can acquire so much of it. So I've decided, within the purview as described in the book, this is what I have come up with. 1, advantage will be tracked individually. Okay.
Okay.
I will be tracking advantage more or less for the entire enemy group because I don't want to track several hundred gore at once. I don't know. I take that back because I might, depending on how individual battles go, I may change that. You need another one for the. 1 second. It's night.
Oh, thanks, Omar. I get to start with 6 advantage.
No, 6 actually means no advantage.
What?
Yeah, we're using BattleTech rules for minis. So that I was gonna get to that. So advantage goes from 1 to 5 or 0 actually. So if you have 6 in your advantage, that means you have 0. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It caps out at 5. That's a plus 50. Obviously, the other rules for advantage apply. Like if you take damage, you lose all your advantage. If you lose a opposed skill test, you lose advantage. So on and so forth. I think it actually might be interesting because I off the top of my head, the battles that you guys are coming up with that I have planned for you aren't going to be much more than 2 to 1 at any point in time. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out in the advantage and all that stuff. So I might have a couple of these bad guy ones lined up, ready to go. I do have this critical wound marker here. The number, I believe, is supposed to be like how many rounds you have left until you're... No, the number On the die is how many critical wounds you have taken, and then the individual critical wound details will be written on the individual die. Do that. Hopefully that made sense the way I explained it. Because if I'm not mistaken, you guys can only take like 3 or 4 critical wounds anyways. I think that's like your max. I could be wrong. Let me see. What does graphics character sheet say?
I mean, I think technically you can take as much as you have of that. Oh, was it resilience or resolve that allows you to stand back up?
This sounds right.
Just become a walking mass of critical wounds.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely is a limit to how many critical wounds you can take, and I think it is limited by your resilience. Let me see what the book says really quick on critical wounds.
Does resilience and resolve refresh?
One of them does.
Let me look up the critical rules, and then we can figure that one out really quick, and then we'll get started with. Where are the critical wounds? Criticals and fumbles. Nope, I wanted critical hits. Injury. Wounds, criticals. Yep, that's the one. So 172. Critical wounds. Most commonly suffered in combat when something really wants to hurt you. 2 most frequent sources. Critical hits scored when you have lost wounds. Each critical wound you receive impacts your ability. Death. Pulling your blows. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, maybe. Okay, resolve. Where is the resolve? Resilience. Where's that discussed? It is under fate and resilience. Fate. And resilience. I could have sworn there was something that said. There's a reason why I chose the 1d4 die. I just could have sworn it was. Like how many...
I think that was the bleeding condition too. Like one of the critical wounds causes you to bleed, and you have like 4 turns to stop it.
Yeah, that might be it too. If you take enough damage that you would have been taken to negative, you suffer critical. If you suffer fewer negative wounds than your toughness bonus, you subtract 20. Remember, you can never go into negative wounds. The lowest number of wounds you can have is 0. Critical wounds. Yeah, I've read this already. Look, I read this part anyway. Could have sworn there was something about how many critical wounds you could. I'm not finding it. This is gonna bother me. There isn't something on the character sheet that says how many critical wounds you can have. I thought there was. I might be thinking of Imperium Maledictum though. So resilience.
I haven't seen anything.
There isn't anything. Okay, well. Yeah. Okay. I know that it talks about corruption and mutation, and that's weird that there isn't a limit on how many critical wounds you can take. Alright, let me look at resolve and resilience one more time. Maybe I'm missing something there. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to I really feel like might be important.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Okay.
seeing, not seeing about how many goddamn critical wounds you can take, and I really feel like that's a thing you need to know. Certainly feels like it was in other games of this type. Anyway, all right. All right, one last look at fate, resilience, fortune, and all that. So, spending fortune, spending fate.
I guess we can get rid of these counters that do opponent and player advantage.
Yeah, we could take those off shortly. While fate points
I
represent your
can't.
destiny, yeah, I'll take care of it in a minute. While fate points represent your destiny, perhaps chosen by distance, I'm carrying the resilience is an indication of personal drive and determination. Like fate, resilience is directly related to a pool of points this time. Let's see. Ignoring the effects of critical wounds for a round and removing conditions. Resilience determines your upper limit of resolve and can permanently spent to push yourself through odds. Spending resolve, spending resilience. Regaining resilience and resolve. You know what? I guess there's no limit to how many critical wounds you can take. It seems absurd to me. Ah, here we go. So this is a limit of how many critical wounds you can have. So under the section for death on PDF 173, if you take the unconscious condition and have 0 wounds, compare the total number of critical wounds you currently suffer with your toughness bonus. If you have more critical wounds than your toughness bonus, you succumb to your horrific wounds and will die at the end of the round, unless by some miracle someone heals one of your critical wounds. So that might be why. So let me see. Balfric's toughness bonus is a 3. What's Svaldi and Malthanric's toughness bonus?
My toughness bonus is 3.
Okay. And Svaldi, what's yours?
Toughness bonus?
Yes.
Where did I put it? It was just open. Girl, a sec. I was just looking at the numbers. And the numbers went away.
Math.
4.
I am an elf. I am not built to be on the front lines.
This is true.
4.
You have a toughness bonus 4. Okay, so yeah. So for us, at least now, until somebody really does a lot of big toughness bonus changes, the 4-sided die worked just fine. So if you have more critical wounds than you have a toughness bonus, and you're unconscious, and your wounds are 0, you're gonna die at the end of that round. Everybody tracking that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let's get on with it. I do apologize for that brief foray into the rules. Let me change this over to this. See what's going on for the viewers. And begin. So again, to reiterate, right now, Lieutenant Argor is stationing everybody. So he's got you guys going into this cave where you are on the map. There's another group over here. Oops. Hold on. I gotta undo something now. I had the wrong window active when I hit tab. Anyway, you guys are where you are. There's a group over here guarding some Grimstone, and there's another group over here guarding more Grimstone. I'm going to give you guys a moment or two to discuss amongst yourselves and or Beofric before the fighting continues, but I do want you to imagine as this is happening, the sounds of battle are distant to you guys right now, but they are not silent. You definitely hear shouts and screams and basically the sounds of battle as the Gore continue to attempt to get into the dwarven halls. Malthanric, as we start this little bit of downtime, this wee bit of downtime there is, Malthanric is starting to express some apprehension, nervousness. He has.
We should probably plug the hole.
Yeah, I was going to suggest tactically we should probably move up closer.
Okay. He is trying to keep his shit together, but he's not doing well in that regard.
It's okay, he has a warhammer.
He does have a warhammer.
Boxes.
Why are there boxes on the table?
Those are Grimstone boxes
Oh, okay.
that you could use. So you choose.
You can. In fact, Darius, Malthanric is absolutely feeling the call of the Grimstone.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
All right. Anybody going to attempt to calm Malthanric?
My fellowship bonus isn't so good, so if I try that, he's just gonna get angry at me. So no, I'm not doing that.
That checks
It
out.
cannot be much worse than mine.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like he would listen to an elf anyway. That's it. All right. It does take a little while before anything crazy happens, but as one would imagine, something is about to happen.
Before we move on, I do want to point out that I now have the talent Sixth Sense and Detect Artifact.
Well, you've had Sixth Sense. No, you had Second Sight. What does Sixth Sense do? Let me look at
Sixth Sense, it like helps you with surprise attacks. And stuff like that.
There it is. You get a strange feeling when you are threatened and can react accordingly. GM may warn you if you are walking into danger. This will normally come after a secret intuition test on your behalf. Further, if you may ignore surprise if you pass an intuition. And the other one was what? Detect Artifact or something like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. You are able to sense when magic lies within an artifact. You may attempt an intuition test for any magical artifact touch. If successful, you sense the item is magical. Further, each SL also provides a specific special rule the item uses. If it has any, normally you may only attempt this test once per artifact touch. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely feeling. In fact, if anything, you are in a. Not unlike the Jedi and the Sith feeling the Force, you are feeling, obviously, the Grimstone all around you.
Oh, yeah.
It is very much that seductress whispering in your ear, reaching for your hand as you pull away, that sort of thing. Also, you are feeling something that just makes you feel incredibly stupid amounts of just unease. There is a pit forming in the bottom of your stomach. And you can't tell what that is. And that's simply from your second sight. Because I'm not limiting it to sight alone.
Okay. Guys, I've got a bad feeling. We should probably break.
I'm sorry. I just pictured in my head, I went through this eloquently way of explaining that you're having a bad feeling. You're like, I have a bad feeling.
Well, he doesn't know how to describe it to the others.
No, absolutely. I get it. I'm just amused, that's all. This flowery speech, lots of pretty words, and I have a bad feeling.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Let's brace and get in position.
All right, let us begin the beginning. We get where?
Oh, jeez. Okay, what's the big one?
The three smaller ones are Ungor. The larger one is a Gore. Give me just a second. I need to make some notes on them before I forget. And I will give you a description of them in just a second. Alright, this first group charges down the hallway, grunting and slavering and screaming and shouting and all of that. They are, however, you can tell that they have already taken some damage, some injuries along their way. They're
Oh, thank God.
greasy, bloody, or greasy, dark, weirdly colored blood that isn't quite blood is coming out of a few spots where they've taken hits from axes and hammers and arrows. Their initiative is going to be... What's initiative based on? How do we determine initiative again? It was...
You have a score.
Yeah, it's just a score.
Alright,
Will and
so...
requirement.
Unless you're implementing some house rule.
No, I couldn't remember exactly how it worked, and I get confused between the attribute that is I and the attribute that is INT. So let's do this one.
Yeah, INT is intuition.
Okay. Oh, INT. See, in my head, it's always intelligence. That's why I get confused.
Well, yeah, this system is a little different.
Yeah. That's what's messing me up a little bit. So, these guys are all 25. So we got Ungor. 1. Got 2. 3. Oops. And for simplicity, no! Damn it! Don't do anything. Don't do anything on the table. There he goes. I deleted him by mistake, and I didn't want to pull him back down, so I just rolled Z.
Oops.
That's not one. Alright. So, yeah, Malthanric, you're up because you have the higher initiative of 55, and then Svaldi with 40, and Beofric with 30. But Beofric is actually going to go last because he has a Warhammer. He has the slow trait.
Okay.
Or rather, the Warhammer has a slow trait, so he's going to go last. He also has a crossbow, but, you know, at the moment he's playing frontline because he doesn't trust Svaldi fully yet.
Did I just see that right? Did that say caster?
Did something say there might be something saying caster that shouldn't?
You got Ungor 1,
oh.
melee 2, melee 1, and caster.
No, that's supposed to be gore. Oh, when I controlled Z, it changed it back to... I changed all of these fuckers. Okay. Alright, so I gotta redo it. That's fine.
Don't forget to put their initiative score on there.
I'm not worried about that because they are all initiative 25, which is slower than you guys.
Oh, okay.
So we just go in the order that they're in. The only reason why I moved Beofric is because he has that slow trait for his Warhammer. Alright, Malthanric, you're up.
Okay, I am going to try something I haven't done before.
Okay.
I am going to try to use actual shadow magic.
Okay.
Choking Shadows.
That was the spell that you got from one of the cultists, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So first
I
thing
am targeting the gore.
Okay. Give me one moment. I gotta figure out what page number that's on. Because obviously your first roll is to see if you can actually connect with the magic. And I actually look at the actual spell. 2, 5, 3. Choking Shadows has a casting number of 6. If I recall correctly. Oops.
What's the casting number of 6 mean?
That's what I want to verify really quick.
Oh.
Some magic spells require far more magic than can normally be found ambiently flowing through the world. To power such spells, it is possible to draw the wind. it is possible to draw the winds of magic and concentrate them into a more powerful form by using the channeling skill. Channeling the winds of magic can be a dangerous procedure, but is the only sure way to cast some powerful spells. Channel magic for a spell, make an extended channeling test. What that basically means is you're going to make your reach out and touch the magic that we have to do for this game world.
Right.
Which is a normal channeling skill, if I'm not mistaken. Channel,
right.
Whatever. Then you have to make a channel shadow magic test.
Okay.
You keep making that test each round until you have accumulated, in this case, a total of 6 successes.
Oh.
Before you basically you're drawing the power until you get 6 success levels, and once you have 6 success levels, you release that as the spell, and then the results are determined, like whether or not you hit and do damage and all that. Now, if in the process of that, because maybe, as you can imagine, sometimes you're going to take more than one round of channeling. If something were to happen that breaks your concentration, there is a skill called Cool that you would have to roll to make sure you continue or you lose progress. There's also...
Yeah, my Cool is at 62.
Yeah, you'll probably be okay. If you critical while channeling, you have channeled a mighty flow of magic and can cast your spell the next round regardless of the success levels you scored in the extended test so far. However, so much magic can so quickly concentrate in one place results in some magical backlash, which is a 1d100 roll on the minor miscast table, unless you have the etheric attunement talent.
Which I do.
Okay, so that's cool. If you fumble, if you are channeling the winds of magic and it is a large flow, fumble is described as channeling the winds of magic in a large flow is dangerous. You count any double or any roll ending in a 0 over your skill as a fumble. So 00, 99, 90, 88, so on. If you fumble a channeling test, you suffer a miscast. Roll 1d100 and consult the major miscast table. So
and that's on a failure, right?
That's on a double or any number ending in 0 over your skill, over your target number.
So failed.
Effectively, yeah. But this is a fumble. Failure is one thing. Fumble makes it worse. So, for instance, if you needed to roll a 75 and you rolled an 80, that's not just a failure, that's a critical fail, or a fumble.
Right.
That's when we roll on the major backlash table to see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Order of operations, the first thing is connecting to the magical flow. Of course, as a reminder, the Grimstone will double your number of successes rolled. It is absolutely calling for you.
I am not tapping into the Grimstone.
Okay. Go ahead and make your touching the magic test. That is a 77. What was your target number?
79.
Okay.
So I succeed.
You did. Now make your shadow magic skill test. First round.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to improve the chances here?
You have 1 fortune. I think you want to hold on to that in case you need to reroll.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. That.
How many degrees?
Is
how many?
7 degrees of success.
Okay. So the way I understand it, my eyes are trying to fuck with me. I might be having a ocular migraine. This will be fun. Fortunately, this is not like a real migraine. This is just an annoyance.
Okay.
The only way I could describe it, I hate to sound so dramatic too, because it's not as bad as it sounds, but I'll have a small ass point in my field of view that will, for lack of a better way to explain it, depixelate. But then that little bit will grow in my field of view. And it takes about 15 to 20 minutes of me being relatively calm and usually kind of dark. That helps a lot if I close my eyes. But because it's in my field of view, whatever I'm looking at, like reading, for instance, is a very big problem. It makes it difficult to see what I'm trying to read. That said,
Okay.
I'm going to try to power through this as best I can, but it is alarming that this is the third time in a week this has happened. For me, this is alarming. At any rate, when your success level reaches the casting number of your selected spell, you have channeled enough magic to cast it. On the next round, you can cast that spell using your normal casting rules, but count the chosen spell's casting number as 0. So basically, you would make a regular speak language test, it sounds like, on the next round. But you're already connected to the magic, so you don't have to re-roll that. So
Okay.
yeah, on the next round, you just make your normal speak language roll, and then we adjudicate the casting of that choking spell.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
but you are busy in all of that. You are all up in that, focused on that. Svaldi, you hear some really weird chanting sounds coming from behind you. You've heard these things before, but they are different, and they are giving you a bit of a feeling like, oh, that's weird. It is your turn, sir. Alturios, are you muted?
Nope. Yeah, it was.
Okay. I was like, he couldn't have fallen asleep this fast, could he?
Maybe. Okay.
Unfortunately, people can't see me closing my eyes, so I'm listening, though, I promise.
That guy's pretty close. What is point blank for the bow? Does this game have point blank rules?
Sorry, one more time?
Does this game have point blank rules like it does in?
Are you trying to do melee or I mean, I'm sorry, wow.
I was gonna back up a
range.
bit and bow.
I mean, I can give you a little bit of wiggle room for movement if you feel better about how close you are. That said, about range rules. Weapon. Oh. Combat difficulty. Shooting a monstrous target plus 60. Shooting into a crowd is plus 60. Shooting a target at point blank range. See page 297. It's 297. Ranged weapons. Weapon reach. Here we go. That's reach. I want range bands. Oh. PDF 297 has an actual sample weapon ranges. So if you have a bow, for instance, your point blank is anything within 5 feet.
That'd be that guy.
Yeah. And point blank will give you. Let me see what the bonus is. 170. Table I just was looking at. There it is. PDF 161. Firing at point blank is plus 40.
All right.
And you are. Let's see. You are. Oops. Yeah, these two, both the two guys in front of you are point blank. Fire away, sir.
We'll start with Shorty.
Okay, the Ungor.
Yeah. And the target number with a plus 40 is 101.
I believe this game has something like that 95, 96 rule that we have in Rogue Trader as well. I can be wrong. Regardless, that sounds like 3 degrees of success, or 3 success levels.
Yep.
Let me see what my options are. He's going to attempt dodge. I didn't give these guys skills, so that's unfortunate. So he's just going to roll against 35. His agility score. And he got 1 degree. So you have, instead of 3S, I'm not sure if the rules work exactly like this for Warhammer. But yep, you do get the plus 1 advantage. You have, instead of 3 SL, you have 2 SL because of his dodge attempt. What is your damage with that bow and 2 success levels?
I think it's strength bonus plus 3 plus 2.
With a bow, it's a strength bonus?
Yeah.
Really?
All the
Yeah.
damage.
I'm not
all the
disagreeing
damage is
with you.
All the damage on this is strength bonus, weirdly enough.
That is a little weird. Oh, that's gonna be like chapter 19. Super Guide, weapons, 293. Why is my cat? Ranged weapons, you have a bow. It's strength bonus plus 3 plus SL. Strength bonus plus, in this case, strength bonus plus 5. What's your strength bonus?
4.
Okay, so 4 plus, what did I say? 5?
4 plus
9 damage. And what is his toughness bonus? Is that? Fucking shit. It was 9 damage, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so 9 minus 3 is 6, minus 1 is 5. Okay, yeah, you slunk that arrow in a pretty good, soft, juicy spot. That gives him pause. But give me one moment. I need to find out why my cat's whining. Because it's annoying, so I'll be right back.
Yeah. Pet aggro.
Okay, I'm back. I found out why the cat was meowing.
Oh.
He's annoyed because his brother, which is of course my son, decided to go into the third bedroom and close the door on him. So he's not happy about that. That said,
Hey, Omar,
yeah,
I think I misunderstood something.
sure.
Why does the channeling success level say 5 instead of 7?
Yeah.
Oh, because I never actually changed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
So I didn't misunderstand.
No, I when I pulled that dice out or copied it over or whatever, it was a 5 initially, and I just didn't change it. I forgot to adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. All right, Ungor number 1 there is he's not happy that he just took an arrow from you, so he's gonna scoot up on you and bash you in the face with his weapon. Oh my god, this cat is incessant. So that's going to be weapon skill. Let me see what rules give me any different things. Stitch! Stitch! Let's see. Shooting, attacking. Attacking an opponent, you outnumber 3 to 1. Fight. Attacking an opponent, you outnumber 2 to 1. Nope. Engaged. Nope. Standard. Okay, nope. I guess I get just a standard attack roll, which was... My weapon skill is that. That is a failure. So he is going to maintain his no advantage.
Okie dokie.
Just 1 second. Put their advantage dice out. Okay. So that's him. The Gore is going to... Oh, that's not the Gore's turn yet. Ungor is going to move up. He can't really get too much more in there, honestly. This big Ungor's blocking the path. Ungor in the back is just going to cheer his folks on. He can't do anything else. And then the Ungor is going to swat at Beofric. He has... see something. I need to look something up. Oh, I almost got exactly where I want. Okay. In that case. Damn it. Stop telling me that that number doesn't exist. I know how to type. I typed 1700 instead of 17. That's why. What do I need to do to pull up a charge? If you are not engaged in combat already, you can use your move to charge. If you charge, your action must be a melee test to attack an opponent. If your opponent is at least your move characteristic in yards away before you charge, but within your run range, that's unfortunate because he's not close enough. So he's just gonna close on him and smack him with a big ass hammer. That will be. That is 0 success. Balfric is going to swing his own basic melee skill 47 and fail. So he's going to take damage equal to. Oops, wrong one.
That's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, well, actually, oh no, I'm looking at the wrong guy. No, it is. So it's weapon 7. Strength bonus is 3, so that's 10. I had no additional success levels in there, so he's just stuck at 10. Beofric has toughness bonus of 4 and armor of 3. No, don't put him up here. 8, so he actually only takes about 2 damage.
Dwarves.
He got lucky on that regard. It is now Beofric's turn, who, of course, he's now going to pummel the gore with his big ol' hammer. Stitch! This cat is annoying as shit right now. It's just non-stop. Just one meow after another. 49. That is... God. Sorry. Zero success. The Minotaur... Not Minotaur. Fucking gore. Ability 35. Still gets smacked. The hammer does... what does it do? Hammer does success levels plus 8 total, so that's 8 damage. And the gore has 4, 5, so the gore takes 3 more damage. Alright. Now I have to figure out where I just wrote. Oh, there it is right there. Alright. That takes us back to the top of the order with Malthanric, who can now unleash choking whatever it was on, I believe, the gore. Although he needs to make a speak language test first.
Yep.
Don't fuck it up.
1 second here.
Yep.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh, wait, he gets... What's your target number for speak language?
Target number for language magic is 80.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
Would you like to re-roll that, or will you let it go?
I think I would like to re-roll that.
Okay. I mean, you only have the one fate point, or fortune point, or whatever for the section, but it's entirely your call.
Um,
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay,
It's kind of important.
sure. And
What?
so, for the viewers at home who may not have caught that, you spent a whole round channeling up all of this magical energy,
Yeah.
and you unleash it now. And maybe it was a mispronunciation, maybe it was a gesture at the wrong time, maybe the gore has some sort of bonus around him that's protecting him that you just don't see. Something is obviously not working for you right now. And your spell does the super what's the word I'm looking for here? The super anticlimactic moment of absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Now, on a positive note, there is no limit to how many times you can cast this spell.
I know.
Unfortunately, you do keep your advantage at 6. Or in this case, for us, that means nothing. Svaldi, you're up. You have an Ungor in your face. You are now in. He is now in engaged range. You can't just shoot him, although I suppose you could try, but wouldn't work out very well.
Something I just looked up for
Yeah.
you, that Warhammer. When you hit somebody, you can choose, instead of using the success level, to use the 1 digit on your roll for bonus damage.
Show me that in writing. What page is that?
Yeah. It's the Warhammer itself is on page 294. It's got the damage quality, and that is explained on page 297.
297. That might have been an oversight on my part because I do remember looking at the damage or the weapon qualities. A damaging weapon can use the higher score from either the unit's die, which is the 1s, or the success level to determine damage caused by a successful hit. For example, if you roll 34 in your attack test, the target number was 52, you can choose to use the success level, which in this case is 2, or the unit's die result, which is 4. A non-damaging weapon can never do damage. Okay, yeah, I just don't remember which. That's 43. Yeah, it was the 43, so that would be 3 on top of that. And that gets added to the. It would be used instead of the success level, so yeah.
Yeah.
It takes 3 additional damage. Okay, yeah, in that case, that hit looks even more promising, because that gore is looking like he is just not having a good day. That hit looked like it was a solid body shot. Probably snapped several ribs in one strike. And in fact, Beatrix like, what? I didn't even take him down. Motherfucker, I have to try harder. That was not even close to a Scottish accent, but I digress. Svaldi, it is your turn,
Alright,
and
wait,
thanks for that
I'm
calling
gonna-
out on the damaging
I'm going to bonk him with my hand weapon.
Which, the
which is
guy
an
that's in
axe.
your face or the gore?
The one who's in my face.
Okay, you have a +10 from advantage.
+10 from advantage, and my melee basic is 46, so I believe it's a 56.
Okay. That is a 64. Would you like to roll or use a fortune?
I got a fortune. I got 3 fortune.
That is
That's even worse.
quite unfortunate. So that is like 4 levels of failure.
There's
-4 SL.
Alturios' luck again.
Yep. And I got 1 degree or 1 success level, so that will take away your advantage. Back down to 0, and no damage is scored. Now, of course, for the Ungor that you just swatted at, he doesn't gain any advantage, so he's going to stay right where he is. And he's also going to bonk you in the face with his hammer axe thing. He's scoring 1 degree of success, or 1 SL. So make your melee skill counter, or dodge if you like.
Melee is better by 6 points. That might make a difference.
28 versus what?
46.
That's 2 SL. So
Yep.
you defeat him. You counter him. He does not gain advantage. You do not gain advantage. Let me double check that. Ish. advantage. Let's see. Surprise, no. Charging, no. Assessing, no. Victory, when you defeat, no. Winning. Oh, if you win an opposed test during combat, you do gain. I apologize. So you do get that one. I'm sorry. Okay, that sucks for me, but not so much for you. Alright, second Ungor is still stuck behind the first, as well as the third. The Gore, who just got smashed in the ribs with a fat hammer, is going to kick at Balfric and be like, no, get away from me, son of a gun. And so he will roll his attack. And fail. Balfric is going to roll his 47 for his hammer and fail equally. So nothing changes there. I want to verify that he does not lose his advantage.
No, because I don't think anyone won that exchange. So
yeah, that
Right.
it managed to be a tie ultimately because they both had 0 success or negative 0 success somehow because they were both one rolled a 40 against a 45 and the other rolled against a 47. So somehow that magically numbered out to be really weird. And then so Balfric, on the other hand, is like, well, you fuck on me, I fuck on you. And it goes with the Warhammer again, also rolling against a 47. Gets exactly 47.
Nice.
So that's 7 plus 8. Yep. So 7 and 8 is like 15.
15.
He does not have enough armor and toughness. He dies. He gains advantage. The battle is now even, and it goes back to Malthanric for round 3.
Quick question about magic.
Yes.
Do I have to declare the target at the start when I start casting, or do I declare it when I release it?
I think we can argue, at least for that specific spell, you can target based on when you're casting. Like, once you've accumulated your success levels and you're actually doing your language test. I think that would be the way to go.
Okay. I'm going to try to cast it again.
I will argue that you are currently still connected, even though the spell has ended unceremoniously. So go ahead and just make your channeling shadow magic test.
All right.
Which I believe you said was a 90?
80.
80. So that's 4 success levels right there.
Yep.
4 towards the 6 that you need. All right,
Yep.
Svaldi, you're up.
Now, when I hit 6, does it release on that turn or the next turn?
It releases on a subsequent turn.
Okay.
You have the Ungor in your face. The gore that was in Balfric's face is now on the ground with a completely caved-in skull. Brain and ichor and all kinds of shit. Please stop putting him in the camera. They can't even see my face anyway. They're looking at this.
Let's go for 2 for 2 then.
Say it again. What'd you say?
I'm gonna take another swing. God
Okay.
damn it.
Another fortune, or would you like to hold on to those? There's quite a bit of fighting to go. As
I was gonna say,
probably
I'm just
imagine.
gonna hold on to that.
Okay, so we're just gonna take that, and your advantage. Well, you rolled a 62, so you're at -2 right now. He's rolling his at a certain number.
-1.
He is also at a -2, so I guess that's a tie again.
I'm going to move the channeling die over to my area down here.
Sure. Take this guy. He's gone. Ungor 1 is going to smack you with his smacky smacks. And fail with 3 negative SL. Go ahead and make your counter roll, please. Oof. What was your target?
46.
Technically, he wins. So go ahead and reset your advantage. He's going to get 1 advantage. I don't know if... I got to figure this out. Even if I failed, I won the opposed contest. I think I still technically get to apply damage, but it feels really weird because I failed less badly than you. Does that make sense? Like, am I being silly?
It does make sense, but I haven't been dealing damage when I failed to hit, so like I don't know.
Whoever scores the highest SL wins. If you win the test, you hit your opponent and gain 1 advantage. Lose, the opponent gains 1 advantage, and your action is finished. Technically, I should be hitting you, based on that alone. I just feel like it's really weird to apply damage when I failed, and then you failed worst at defending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that in case I ever do actually launch a Warhammer Fantasy campaign. Because that seems really, really weird. I will allow for the advantage to change hands like that, but it still seems odd. That said,
Well, haven't you ever seen 2 people dueling and one of them trips and stabs the other?
I mean, I've seen some crazy shit, but I don't know if I've seen anything like that. I don't know. I'll think about it. And you know what it is? You know what? Honestly, what part of it is? If you were doing it to my NPC mobs, I wouldn't care as much. But because I'm doing it to a player character, it feels really cheaty. You know? That said, Ungor number 2 comes up to swat Beofric. That is 0 success. Come on, switch. Oh, I gotta change it to 0. And then Beofric rolling his Warhammer in defense gets 0, so nothing changes there. Once again, he just ties it. Like, you see Beofric, and he's got this heavy-ass hammer. You could tell it's ponderously large and heavy to him. But somehow he's getting it up just in time for the second time in a row to keep the Ungor from eating his face with whatever he's got. That third Ungor is just going to close in this gap. He can't quite get in there. Did I give them ranged options? I did not. Okay, well, these guys are straight meleeers then. Malthanric, we're back to you again. You have 4 of 6 required successes. And you're rolling against an 80, I think you said?
Yes.
And you're out of fortune, aren't you? And it was it was a 95.
Okay, so that just leaves it at 4, right?
That's what I want to verify. I don't recall it actually saying anything about it, but I want to verify regardless. So 2.
It wasn't a crit fail.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. I double checked that because I was like, "Ooh, did that make a major sub failure thingy, whatever?" Oh, if the casting test fails, you also lose all channeled energy and suffer a minor miscast as it all writhes free from your etheric grasp. So yeah, now I need a 1d100. Give me a second. Where is the minor miscast? Oh, there's the major. Okay, give me a 1d100. You have lost your successes, and now that magical energy has to go somewhere and do something. Put it on 10. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
There. Okay.
1d100.
What were you saying I need to do?
All right, so you accumulated some magical energies, and now it has nowhere to go, so now we need a 1d100.
D100. Okay.
53. Curse of Temperance. All alcohol within 1d100 yards goes bad, tasting bitter and foul. You just piss off, like, so many dwarves nearby because tomorrow morning when they go to eat or drink their tankards of ale that are left over, it's all going to be horrible. It's going to taste like absolute ass. And they're going to be mad.
I'm sorry. Did it say feet or yards or meters?
100. Oh, I'm sorry. Within 1d100. So roll one more time to see what the range on that is. And it was yards. Oof.
Ooh.
86 yards. That goes in all directions. So, like, the next level up and maybe some minor level below you, if there's any ale or alcohol of any sort, it's gone. It's absolutely skunked now.
I like to imagine some Ungor were busy drinking it in the middle of the rain, just
and we're like, oh, it tastes even better now. Amazing. Svaldi, you're up. With you and your no advantage right now.
I gotta get this guy out of my face.
Yeah, you.
There you go.
Wow. What was your target number?
46.
All right, so that's 4 levels of success. That is nothing. So he goes back to that. You get 1 and 4 plus strength bonus plus whatever for your weapon.
4.
What's the total damage? 8?
So total damage would be 12.
That's impressive. All right, let's see what that does to this guy. 12 damage reduced by toughness of 3 becomes 9 damage. Reduced by armor of 1 becomes 8 damage. And he dies.
Splat.
You now outnumber your opponents, but I think there was specific ratios listed for advantage is concerned. Double check. Surprise, charging, assess, victory, winning, and outmaneuvering. It doesn't actually give. Stupid cat. He's still angry that doors are being closed in his face. Anyway. Alright, nope. It doesn't give anything specific for outnumbering just yet. So, no advantage changes there. But I did update your up to 2, though, for that guy. And Ungor number 1 is out. Oh, come on. Alright. Ungor number 2. Ungor 2 is going to smash Beofric. Wow. That is a really bad roll there. Beofric is going to roll in defense. And scores... Oops. Success there. This guy doesn't get anything. Ungor number 3 comes around and gets in your face. Svaldi. Scores a negative 1 SL. Go ahead and make your combat roll.
Still feels weird.
Well, this is only going to... Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know, but like...
Oh, yeah, you definitely go. Whoops.
What's the point of the initial roll if you can still hit if they fail or something? Do you take negative success levels of damage? Then?
Yeah, that is. You know what? It explains it as an opposed test, and then opposed tests. Let me see what opposed test specifically says, because I feel like simple tests, dramatic tests, opposed tests. Handled just like any other dramatic test, but both parties make a test. The party with the highest SL wins. If both participants score the same SL, the party with a higher tested skill or characteristic wins. In the unlikely event, still a tie. Like any other test, some opposed tests are easier or harder. It is important to know how well the winner of the opposed test won. Use the difference. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I feel like there's extra rolls that are being made that really don't matter. If the initial attack roll fails, there is no need for a defense roll, and advantage just stays the way it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Feels like there's extra rolls that really just don't need. That was, I believe, both of my Ungor. Loving it. Beofric is going to bash Ungor number 2. Double check his score. I am rolling against 49 with him. So that's 2 success levels against the Ungor's 35. That's an absolute failure. Oh, I didn't even add his plus 30 or whatever. So with plus 30 on my roll of 21, or against a 49 plus 30 is 79. I rolled a 21, that's 5 SL. 5 SL plus 8 is 13 damage. Reducing the armor is well, toughness. What did I say? 13 damage?
Yeah.
13, that becomes 10, becomes 9. He's dead. He dies.
Where is it? That
He
sounds like a
caves
death
his
wish.
chest in. Malthanric, we're back up to you now.
And my thing is down to 0.
You're...
Yeah, I'm just gonna dart this guy.
Alright, so for that one, you will need to make a connect to the magic channeling, and then your speak language test as normal. That is absolutely connecting. I think the Grimstone is really helping you out here. And I believe you were rolling against like an 80 for your speak language.
Yep.
So that's 3 success. I gotta look at the dart rules again because I don't remember. So let's see, 2, 3, and then all the way up to the dart. Petty magic, petty magic, petty magic. Dart. How about this? Generic magic missiles. So where are those? All right, here we go. SL is added to the spell's listed damage and willpower bonus. So for a dart, it's 0. Your success level was 3 success levels? Or 4?
Yes.
3. All right, so 3, and then your willpower bonus
is 5.
So that's 8 damage. And because it's a magic missile, we ignore toughness and armor.
Not armor. Not with the dart. Drain ignores armor.
Let's see. This damage is reduced by the target's toughness. Oh, I got it. Yep. So armor and toughness apply here.
So do I do any damage?
What was the total damage you did? 8, I think I said?
Yep.
8 minus their armor of 3 becomes 5. Or, no, I did that backwards. 8 minus 4 is 4 damage. And he's still alive, but not looking good.
Oh, good.
You guys all can take advantage because you do outnumber this guy 3-1. Nope,
Yeah.
I take that back. That's not the bonus. You get a bonus somewhere else. Give me a second. Where is it?
I dealt damage, so I get a bonus.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm looking up the modifier. It's the combat modifiers, not the advantage that I'm trying to look up really quick. When you outnumber a target, attacking an
At the
opponent...
beginning of combat.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so Svaldi, just remember right now, plus 40. I'll explain that in a second.
Okay.
And then for advantage... Why am I not finding it? Why is advantage disappearing? Why can't I actually go too far one way? I went too far one way. That's why. Gaining advantage. Assess. If you use one of your skills to secure a tactical advantage, you gain +1 advantage. You definitely did that, so yes, you can have 1 advantage. Okay. All right, Svaldi, you get a plus 40 because the 3 of you outnumber this one gore 3-1. On top of your 30 from advantage, that's a plus 70. You're basically getting, and so I think with your 40, you're getting like 110 or something like that. I don't know what your score is.
Whee!
But it is your turn.
Up time.
With a plus 70. 20. How many success levels is that for you?
I think we 9.
Okay. He's gonna roll attempt to reduce some of that, and absolutely fail it. So that's 9 success levels on top of the damage.
So that's 8 plus 9
17.
is 17.
Minus 4 is 13. You did enough damage to kill him out, even if he was full strength.
Damn.
That's damage, man.
Yeah, that.
Well, I helped.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. So yeah, those individuals are gone. They die. Their bodies are currently laying there, and they're bleeding out all over the place. I took somebody's advantage die. My mistake.
Oops.
That advantage, unfortunately, when the next fight comes, it will reduce back down to 6 again. 0, rather. Although, if you want to take a moment to reposition, that's absolutely fine.
I'm good.
Let me lock these boxes really quick. Hate to grab one by mistake. Alright. You're good where you are. Balfric is also going to pretty much hang out up there and pick at the dead gore and ungore around him. He just looks at you, Svaldi, and he's like, hey, I killed 2 of them. How many did you get?
I think I got 2.
I think you killed 1.
Was it 1? Oh,
No, there was 4. He might have, one of you had to have killed 2 if he killed 2. He killed the gore and at least 1 of the ungore.
I killed 2 of the smalls.
But mine was bigger. This is where you hit him with the famous line. It still only counts as 1.
I was also
It's
thinking
not
like,
the size
not
that
the size
matters.
that matters.
It's how you use it.
Alright. You could tell by now that Balfric is feeling a little bit better about himself. He's not as down in the dumps, I suppose one could say, as he was a bit ago. There is... There. If you are ready, we shall resume the fight.
Yeah.
Several moments later.
Another gore.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Cube.
The gray shaman shows up as a white cube for me.
That's unfortunate, because he's a pretty cool looking model. If you're into that sort of thing.
Aesthetics are important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're into models and minis and all that, like he's pretty cool. Just imagine a skinny goat man on 2 legs with a staff, and they all thematically match.
Okay.
It's just unfortunate for you that that's the case. Anyway, so let me get reset my initiative board here. And initiatives for these guys.
Pretty sure Beofric is going last and I'm going first.
Yep. And as I mentioned, advantage has reset.
Already done.
Yep. The distances, as you see, are what they are, just for, maneuverability reasons. Malthanric, what would you like to do? Let me guess. I'm going to reach out and touch the winds of magic so I can throw choking shadows at least one of these.
Yep.
Because you have encountered Bray Shaman at least once previously, you do know that some of these foul beast men are capable of casting magic as well.
Yeah.
And
well,
I imagine
know who
in
my
the
target's going to be.
Yeah, and I also imagine in second sight you could see some swirling brown. Hold on.
He's using the poop magic. Oh no!
Poop magic.
Kill him! Kill him before he casts poop magic.
Okay.
Hey, now we all know what GOAT stands for.
Yeah. So you get some very dark, chaotic-y wisps around this guy.
Okay.
But yeah, You're up. What would you like to do?
Winds of Magic.
Yep.
Success.
Yes. All right. And now
Choking
you're
Shadows.
channeling magic one more time
Yep.
against the
3
80.
successes.
Okay. Svaldi, you're going to use your bow. Now's the time. Or you can close if you like.
Yeah.
I will point out that these individuals do not look as roughshod as the previous crew were. And they are kind of stepping over the dead bodies of their former comrades. But they're doing it in such a way like, ew, that tribe? No wonder they failed.
What's the average amount of damage your choking shadows does? Darius.
Choking Shadows damage.
It does
Yeah.
no damage.
Oh.
But it does
It
prevent them from...
increases fatigue. They cannot breathe, and they're subject to suffocation.
Yep.
Oh.
But also, especially in the arenas of geeking the mage, it prevents them from talking.
Yeah.
Which is kind of important.
It's super important if you want to use magic.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and add some damage to that and shoot the Bray Shaman.
You're gonna shoot the Bray Shaman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because why not?
You sure that's what you want to do?
Yeah, let me just give you a small heads up here.
Huh.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on one second. I need to undo something first. This guy is in charging distance of you. And he has those weird looking things on the top of his head that look like cow horn. Your call.
I guess
Yeah, I
I'll
would
charge
shoot the
him first.
charger if I was in your shoes.
Yeah, I guess I'll charge him first.
All right. You go ahead and give yourself advantage, which will give you an automatic +10, of course. And you have negated his ability to charge you, which tactically might not be so bad, but now you are definitely in. I can smell his breath range. And that is a hideous smell.
So that is 56. Wow.
Please re-roll that, because that's a crit fail, my friend.
Yeah.
That's one of those where your shit just breaks right in front of you.
There you go.
Wow! Okay. What was your target number with that +10?
56.
So that's 5 successes. Okay. What is his... Okay. That is 3 successes removed. So what is the damage with your 3 remaining successes?
Keep forgetting these numbers because we don't use them enough. 10.
10 damage. Minus 3 toughness and 1 armor is 6 damage. Okay. It is now gore number... Nope, it's the Bray Shaman's turn. He is... I need to clarify. That Bray Shaman has death magic around him, and he has beasts magic. Beasts will appear as... Where is the lower beasts? There it is. Amber. So he's got some amber...
Black and amber. It's brown.
It's amber purple strands around him.
Okay.
But he is going to... Let's see. He's just going to dump a dart on you. Svaldi, because you're right there.
No, don't do it.
So that is, let's see. He needs to make a reach out and touch. Channeling is based on intelligence,
Correct.
and that is the
INT.
INT.
And it's intuition, not intelligence.
Gotcha. That's okay. So he reaches out. You could, Darius, you could see the powers of, or the winds of magic coalescing around him. Now he needs to speak, which will also be the same number. And it fizzles.
Ooh.
It fizzles bad. You see. I don't know if Petty has a specific color, but you're familiar enough with this.
Petty magic will take on the color of whatever your primary magic is.
Yeah. So yeah, you see
Which,
some.
by the way, if he's not an elf, he should only have one magic.
Say it one more time.
If he's not an elf, he should only have one magic.
In theory, he is a gore though.
I was gonna say beastmen are weird.
Yeah. So yeah, I will say that if there were a metric involved in the energies around him, if for every 2 purple strands is a brown strand, and this was a wad of purple strand, or strand, this was a purple strand getting ready to be balled up and shot out, but it fizzled. It just like showed up and then just like very small burst of purple sparks, and it went away. So that sucked for him.
Yep.
Gore number 2, I believe it was, and I didn't number these, so now I get to just arbitrarily number them. 2. Gore number 1. Sorry. Gore number 2 is going to squeeze up in this area and is going to flank you, Svaldi.
No.
That won't give him a. Let me see. What does the combat table say? I think there's 1, 2 to 1. Attacking you, an opponent you outnumber 2 to 1. Technically, just because of how the fight is arrayed at the moment, you are outnumbered 2 to 1, Svaldi. So he is going to get a plus 20.
Why?
Because he's basically flanking Svaldi. And so this gore, this one here, is attacking Svaldi. He's not quite in engagement range with Beofric, so it kind of sort of counts as a 2-on-1. That is a plus 20. Yes. That is 5 success levels.
Ouch.
Go ahead and make your counter melee roll there, or dodge, whichever might give you a better option. You do have a plus 10 at the moment.
They're both 40-ish, so.
Your melee is a 40-something.
My melee is a 46 plus 10.
56. That's 4 success levels. I didn't write down how many I had, but that was 5. So you took all but 1 away. So you're going to get hit. Damage is 7 plus 1 is 8 damage. But you get to mitigate that with toughness and armor. So 8 damage minus your toughness bonus, minus your body armor, because I never paid attention to what I hit. It's probably best that I don't.
2, 6, minus 6.
Okay, so you take what, 2 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay. And unfortunately, your advantage does get reset to 6 because you took damage.
Rock of shit.
Yeah, he's like, ow, fucker, asshole. Like Gore just chuckles in dark gore tongue. The other guy is going to hit you. He also gets the plus 20 because 2 to 1. That is 3 levels of success. To your no levels of success, you're going to take more damage. That's going to be 10 damage minus toughness and armor.
That's 4 more.
Being low level sucks.
So that will give him that as well. And that is it. Now, fortunately for you, Beofric is going to come in here and get into I hate you and don't want to smell your breath, but here we are. And he's going to negate that 2-to-1 advantage they had. He is swinging for the fences with his 47. That is going to be re-rolled as soon as I update his fortune count. Oh no, he's down to no fortune now. Whoops.
He spent fortune earlier?
No, he only has 1 fortune.
Oh.
He's
Ouch.
changing it back for some reason. Why? I know
Why
I
do
spent
dwarves only get 1?
because they're dwarves. Same reason why you only get 1 because you're an elf.
Yeah, but elves are better than dwarves in every other aspect.
He still failed, which is quite unfortunate. But he did take the pressure off of Svaldi, so. Svaldi,
Yeah.
how you looking for wounds over there, man?
12 out of 18.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, could definitely be worse. Could definitely be better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Malthanric, you're up.
Channeling.
Okay.
Choking shadows.
All right, reach out and touch that magic. Oh no, you already did that. You had it because you have 3 out of 6 needed. Oh wow,
You've got to be kidding me.
that's a major miscast, my friend, and you don't have fortune to re-roll that.
I know.
So let me find the magic misfortune bullshit. Let's see.
Damn.
All right, give me that 1d100.
It's demons.
21.
21. Intestinal rebellion. Oh my god.
What?
I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to stop laughing before I read the rest of this. Alright, 21. Intestinal rebellion. Your bowels move uncontrollably. Uncontrollably, I can speak, I promise. And you soiled yourself. Gain 1 fatigue condition, which cannot be removed until you change your clothes and clean yourself up.
Wow.
Yeah. So that fatigue is going to give you a -10 on all tests. It suddenly smells oddly familiar in here. Also, I'm sorry, Darius. That was quite an ignoble way to go.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
I can imagine. I'm trying not to be an asshole and laughing so loudly, but that I find this utterly amusing. But that's
I'm sure you do.
I almost made a pun and said that's shitty, but I said it now. But Svaldi,
Yeah.
you're up. The smell hasn't hit you yet.
I mean, I guess there's no downwind or upwind, right?
I mean, as I recall, I have described these dwarven halls of having some form of ventilation. Wow. Which one are you swinging on? Gore 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and what was your target number with your... Oh, you don't have advantage.
46.
46, so that's 4 success levels. That is 2 success levels, so you get 2 success levels plus damage. And you get to change your... You have taken advantage away from them. So what's the damage on that? Minus...
4, 4, and 2?
Sounds like 10?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I subtract 4 for toughness and armor, for a total of 6 damage. Which means he's not looking good. There is an awful lot of black blood pouring out of his body.
Yay.
Prey Shaman is up. Prey Shaman is, since he doesn't have other options, he's just going to continue attempting to cast spells at people. So he is going to reach out and touch the powers of the magic. The black... Wait.
Round 1.
Oh, wow, I barely got it. Okay, yeah, he managed to make the black magic energies, purple energies come around him. And fizzles again. So unfortunate. Door number 2, swatting at Beofric with plus 10. That is 2 success. Beofric has a 47. Succeeds, but barely, reducing it to 1. So he takes 8 damage minus his toughness and armor. Beofric's toughness is 3. Armor in the body is 3, so that is 6 wounds. Or, excuse me, 2 wounds taken.
You've got a bot.
Yeah, I heard it as I was going through. I'm about to get rid of it. Oh, he already has 2 damage on it, so I need to update that to 4 damage. And then I have a bot to deal with. That'll be easy. All the clicky clicks. Boom, done. Alright, that was Gore 2. Gore 1, swatting at Svaldi with no modifiers. I think that's a miss. Give me a sec. Weapon skill. Yep, that's a miss. And now we go back to Valfric, who does not have advantages. So he has a 47 for his hammer. That is, ooh, nope. That is barely a miss by 1 goddamn point. Take it back up to Malthanric, who now has a -10 penalty. Whatever he's about to do next.
Again.
Yep. Reach out and touch the magics at
Yep.
a 70, I think, now.
Yep.
And then casting your channeling, rather.
Oh, I've got to reach out and touch it again?
Yes, especially after a major miscast fumble.
Okay. 85.
What was your target?
80. No, 70.
70. Okay, so no successes gained.
Stop that.
I didn't touch it. I was about to, then I realized you were already about to. So no successes gained, but I will allow you to skip the reaching out next round. You've already opened the connection. You got distracted because there's lumps in your pants. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I sharded.
Yeah, okay. That's
Sharded.
not what Intestinal
That's
Rebellion
just a nice
sounded like, but you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Svaldi, you're up with a +10.
I'm sure it was loud.
I'm just gonna keep working on the railroad.
You keep whittling this guy down?
Wow.
Not with rolls like that.
No.
Now, do you have any fortune left, or you want to hold on to what you have?
I'm gonna hold on to that 1 for
Alright.
whatever. Nice.
Unfortunately, you do lose your advantage. Now we go back to the Bray Shaman, who is going to continue attempting to cast spells at people and fail miserably. Well, actually, that succeeded. Let's see if we can get this other one to roll correctly. Oh! 3 successes. So, with a dart, that's 3 plus willpower bonus, which is 8 damage total on Svaldi. But your toughness and armor do apply.
6.
8 damage minus whatever your mitigation is.
No, that's another 2 wounds. I'm being nickel and dimed here.
Yeah, it happens, brother. That dart came out and it just smacked you right in the face. You're like, whoa! Like, it was weird because you feel it hit and you felt an impact, but it didn't feel like something actually touched you. The dart just comes out of the darkness, zips right across the 10 feet or so, smacks you in the face in a way that you should not be smacked in the face, but yet it hurt. It hurt a lot. Let's see, where are we? Takes us up to score number 2, who's slowly chipping away on Beofric. He has a +10, so that changes his weapon skill to a 55. That is 3 successes. Beofric has a 47. It's 1 success. That's 9 damage to Beofric minus his toughness and armor. 3 and 3, 6, so he takes 3 more damage. 7. How many wounds do you got, buddy? I think he's got 15. He's got 15 wounds. He's good for now. Actually, let me 7 of 15. That gives him a 2 now. Did I roll his? Yeah, I did. Gore number 1 is now going to swing on Svaldi with no mod. 45. 1 success level. Go ahead and make your counter roll there, Svaldi. Oof.
Wow.
Alright, I have 1 success plus his 7 base damage. That is 8 more damage. I think you mitigate it down to 2. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Update where needed, and now he gets another 1. Whatever. Balfric is up now. Balfric is going to thunder smack this Gore with his thunder hammer. That's not really a thunder hammer.
I wish it
47.
was a thunder hammer.
Oh my god. He failed horribly.
Why can't you roll for like that for the other guys?
Right? Yeah, that's not looking good for him this round. He did some good in the first fight. Now this fight, he's like, oh, I don't know, man. This is not going well. Malthanric, back to you. You have a connection open. I believe you are attempting to continue channeling.
Yep. Woohoo!
There you go. You have all the successes you need. I believe you actually have 7 total. Yep. All right. We know what you're doing next round. Svaldi.
Yep.
You have taken a magical black dart to the face. You have a Gore in your face. You have a Gore next to you. There's just so much
How
gore.
far can I move?
Your movement range.
Which is...
It's on your character sheet, front page.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
10.
Well, that's... Now, you are channeling, so movement should be no more than the first movement range. If there's like move, walk, run.
Yeah.
If you move anything more than that first number, it's probably going to ruin your channeling.
Oh, okay. Well, then 5.
But you do have line of sight from where you are. I think it's...
Move that the green die.
No, you move. Oh, are you going for a healing sort of thing?
Healing.
No, don't listen to me.
He can't do that.
I don't have any healing spells.
He can't do that. He's a shadow maid.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I've got drain. I can heal myself.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Svaldi. Oh, is that
That's
24?
2 successes.
Alright, 2 successes. He's going to roll his weapon counter and gets
Stop
3 successes, 4 successes. So no damage, and you lose that initiative. He won the opposed test, so he gets 2. Sorry, buddy. Bray Shaman, reaching into the magic.
Hey.
Yeah.
The Great Shaman has a willpower that's over 70?
He's a willpower of...
Then how did he target Svaldi?
What do you mean?
Dart.
Oh,
Range, willpower in yards.
Hold on. Let's see what the
It's
rules say.
7.2 away.
Give me a sec. Let me get to the rule. Dart, range, willpower, yards.
That's what I just said.
Yep, no, I know. Willpower 50, so for 50 yards. And I am reading 9
No,
yards.
for 5 yards. The willpower bonus.
No, it says willpower yards.
Oh. Oh, you're
That'd
right.
be kind of useless if we can only go 5 yards.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay,
especially with a word
Never mind.
especially with the title
No, I
name
get it,
Dart.
but like...
Listen, I appreciate trying to get the bonus for Svaldi. I'm all in that. That's why I wanted to make sure I had it right. But yeah, that is unfortunate. It's willpower yards, not willpower bonus yards. Svaldi, you rolled an attack, but I did better than you, which means it's the Bray Shaman's turn. He needs to roll I think it was a 30 for his. 30. So reaching out does not connect to the magical winds, which means it is Gore number 2's turn, which means He gets a +20 in smashing Balfric in the face. He's a 65. That is 3 success levels. Balfric needs a 47. That is 1 success level, taking that down to 2. +7 is 9. Mitigated by 6. That is 3. Balfric is starting to not look good.
Yeah.
Especially with the advantage that Gore is accumulating over there.
Yeah.
Gore number 1 with a +20 on Svaldi. That is a miss. Which means he loses his advantage. And we are back. Oh, no, Balfric. Balfric gets his attack on Gore number 2. 47. That is 4 success against a 75, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Oh, I rolled 100. The way the dice landed cocked, I had to wait for it to print out. But yeah, and so he loses his advantage. Balfric gets 4 plus his axe damage, which is... Nope, hammer damage. 4 plus 8 is 12.
You can also use that 9.
I'm sorry?
You can also use that 9 since it's the units die.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. So that would be even much better. So that's 9 plus 8 is 17 damage. Minus 4 is 13. That Gore in one solid hit. This Gore is it's bad. It's so bad. He's like literally hanging by.
Call Mom, it's bad.
He's literally hanging on by a single thread right now. That's what's with him. Malthanric, we're back up to you with your full range of 7 successes for your choking shadows.
Yep.
Go ahead and
language.
Yep, language.
I need a 70.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So unfortunate. Oh no! Oh, wait a minute. That's an 80 as well, and a failure. No, that was for channeling that happens.
Yeah.
Let me double check one more thing. There is fumbled casting.
That's not language.
Hang on. Fumble your casting test. If you lose control. Casting test. But you have, I think technically you have so this works out in your advantage. The way I'm understanding it. Because you have your etheric attunement, and this is a minor miscast, that energy that you have accumulated and attempt to direct as a choking spell fails. Normally, it would have failed and had some disastrous effect go out with it, but you keep it somewhat under control, and you're able to basically disperse that energy safely. You ground yourself.
Well, once you get to the language step, there's no chance of backlash.
Not sure.
It's only during channeling that there's a chance of backlash.
Okay, I'll go with that. I mean, either way, there is no backlash at this point for one reason or another. So that's good.
Wibbly wobbly magic wedge.
Yeah, pretty much. Svaldi, you're up. This guy is
Do I lose the 7 success levels?
You do. You missed, huh? So unfortunate. Both those Gore are just moments from going down, but they're not getting there.
Anybody got like an alchemist fire flask? I'll just drop it at my feet and take up both of them.
Right? Alright. Attempting to cast. That is a fail for the Brave Shaman. Gore number 2. With no modifier, rolls a 45 to hit Balfric. It's 2 success. Beofric rolls against a 47 to counter. Does not counter. Takes 2 plus 7, 9, minus 6 is 3 damage. Beofric is not looking good. He's not looking good at all. He loses his advantage as well. Then we have Gore number 1 swatting at Svaldi with no mods, 45. That is 2
Stop
success.
rolling good.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and counter, my friend.
At least he doesn't have a plus 30 bonus anymore.
I believe that is 0 success for you.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 9 damage to you. And he gets a plus 10, or 1 advantage. How do you mitigate your 9 damage, sir? What are you looking like?
6, 3. It's not too bad.
Okay, how many wounds you got all together?
Why do I? Oh, I have 2 copies of this thing open. That's what's going on. Yeah, it could be better. It could
Well,
be really
yeah.
better.
No damage is much better than any damage.
So if you could stop hitting me, that'd be really great.
Listen, I'm pulling for you guys, but I'm trying to like it. You know, it's got to be challenging. Beofric is now going to swing on the dude in front of him. He's a 47. That is 2 success. The other guy has a 55. That is complete fail. So that is 2 plus 8 is 10. Minus 4 is 6. This guy finally dies. Beofric has a very brief moment of, thank you, all the great gods of this universe. And now has advantage 1. Svaldi, or sorry, no, Malthanric, you're up.
Okay, does any of the enemies have bonus?
This gore has a plus 10 right now. No, the only gore at the moment.
I'm going to dart him.
Okay. Reach out and touch the magic, my friend, with a minus 10.
Yep. That works.
Wow. All right. Now do your language test, minus 10. That, I think it's still a
That
success.
also works.
1 success level, I believe.
On the language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 plus your willpower bonus, which I think was a 5.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage, mitigated by 4 armor. Gives him 2 damage, and he dies as well. And
Hey, I got a kill.
you guys all now get additional advantage. Svaldi, you're up.
Oh. Quick, bully the fucking nerd.
Go ahead, what are you gonna do?
I cast arrow at him.
Cast arrow. Okay.
Normal arrow.
Go
71.
for it. 71?
Why did you do this to me?
What was your target number?
71.
71. So that's 1 success. He has. It's probably not gonna help him, but attempt a dodge. Nope, that's not gonna help him. How much damage do you do?
8.
8 damage minus his toughness of 4 becomes 4. Minus his armor. Has no armor. Okay, yeah, wow. Okay, he is damaged.
Nikki.
And 2 gore out of the way.
That's what he gets for fighting in the nude.
He is going to attempt dart while he still can. That is not going to do it.
We're sorry. The magic you are trying to dial is no longer in service.
9 inches is look something up. Trying to remember exactly how charge works. Alright, if you charge, your action must be a melee test to attack an opponent. If your opponent is at least your move characteristic and yards away before you charge, but within your run range, you also gain +1 advantage as you barrel into your opponent. His movement range is 3, and his run is 12, and the distance is 9. So yeah, he is definitely going to rush in. That gives him +3. That takes it from a 47 to a 77. 4 success levels. He is going to attempt to dodge again against a 25. Fails miserably. So that's 4 plus 8 is 12 damage, reduced to 8 damage. And he is not looking good. And because he won that exchange, he gets more advantage. So yeah, strange cast of luck there. It's things refocus around. Malthanric, you're up. You have +1, but you have +10, but -10.
Yep, and I'm going to dart the shaman.
All right. AT&T is a complete success.
Woo!
And then I saw a 3. I think that was the first roll. And this second roll is taking forever to report.
No, the first roll was a 9.
Oh, for some reason it
didn't
didn't
register.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it rolled a 0 something. But then I didn't have the camera in the right place. I'll take that. It was obviously a single-digit success. And then you rolled a 3 there. So that is... What was the target number?
80.
So that's 8. Plus willpower bonus of 5. That's 13. Toughness and armor -4. Yeah, he's dead. He dies. And you can now legitimately say, I got one. As Beofric comes back. Oops. And we reset things back to 0 successes. Unfortunately, Malthanric, unless you have time to change out your pants, your pantalones, you are going to be wearing the pantalones Moreno. Brown pants. Yeah. That is, however, considering the time, that is it for tonight. Go ahead and take 80 experience points as the battle continues all around you, and things begin to get, as they say, weird. 80 experience points and feedback, outro, comments. What do you got for us, Darius?
Well, that was interesting.
I don't like my rolls.
I didn't get a
anymore,
single
guys.
choking shadow off.
No, you didn't, but you have time. There will be more fights before this battle is over.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm just disappointed that every language on choking shadows failed.
You had some pretty good channeling rolls, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that the other half of that didn't work.
And it would have been epic if it had gone through.
Yeah, because that +1 fatigue and then the inability to really do much else. I think Choking Shadows is not a bad spell. It's not a damaging, powerful spell, but it's certainly a helpful one. Absolutely.
Yeah, it gives them fatigue and it cuts off their spell casting.
Yeah, and then if I'm not mistaken, with Suffocation, there's probably an endurance test or something that has to be done every round, or they take damage or die or some shit.
Or pass out.
Something. Definitely some sort of debilitating effect, which is part of the reason why I got it, because I didn't want to give you a super powerful spell, but it had to be a useful spell. Yeah. I mean, not for nothing, though. Good attempt at getting it out. Just didn't come out when you really needed it to. But you still managed to pull clinch with, a dart at the right time.
Drowning and suffocation. If prepared, you can hold your breath for toughness bonus times 10 seconds without a test.
Yeah, that's
After that, you may start to suffocate or drown. If you are unprepared and suddenly deprived of air, you will start to suffocate immediately.
Yep.
So this would be an immediate thing.
Yep.
Each round you are being suffocated, you lose 1 wound.
Nice.
And if you reach 0, you immediately receive unconscious. After that, you will die of suffocation or drowning in toughness bonus rounds.
I wonder what's the duration on that spell.
Willpower.
Oh, willpower bonus. So 5 rounds that he's going to be choking.
Yep, willpower bonus rounds.
Nice.
And now that I've got another 85 XP to spend, that willpower is going to be going up.
I mean, that seems like the smart play to make. Alturios, what do you got for us, friend? He of the
like
not brown pants.
I don't like my dice. I want new dice.
Listen, either one of two things is going to happen. You're going to roll extremely well tomorrow night at Rogue Trader, or you're going to roll extremely well next week.
I was gonna say, my rolls are extremely flip floppy.
Yeah. I mean, you did kill a couple of the. I almost said orcs, but you did kill a couple of the Ungor. Maybe one of the. Actually, no, you killed one of the Gore in that because Malthanric killed one, and then you killed one, and then Malthanric came in and killed the Bray Shamans. So. Yeah, I mean that fight. Listen, you guys took you took some heat. All 3 of you took some heat. One of you just took some heat from the backside. I should not be making this many jokes about you shitting your pants, but I find it kind of funny. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wearing the brown pants now.
Yeah, this guy gets it. He's wearing his brown pants.
Whether or not they were brown before, well,
there's definitely brown involved now. What can brown do to you? Stop.
Oh no, that's the wrong company.
Oh man. Well, there's more to come, and I hope you guys make it through. May want to take a quick look at the healing rules. I think there may or may not be an option for immediately after the fight healing options. I don't know if there is.
I think
medicine. That's probably going to be my second spell casting is whatever has healing.
I think in petty magic there isn't much of one.
No, my second spell casting.
The second school.
Oh, your second school, yeah.
I think that's nature.
I don't think it's nature. Excuse me. I think it's I can be absolutely crazy with my ideas. But I don't know. In magic, there isn't a lot of healing options. I think it falls more under the miracles of, as the rules are written, of course, for the old world. It's usually the miracles of different gods that provide some sort of healing benefits.
Oh.
That I hadn't really incorporated a whole lot into this because there's a lot more of my gods than there are of theirs, and I was like, I'm just gonna wing it.
Oh, by the way, healing and medical attention is on page 181.
Let's take a quick look at it. 181. What does 181 say? Healing wounds. You are considered wounded if you've lost any of your wounds. Without medical attention, you can attempt an average plus 20 endurance test after a good sleep once a day. Yeah, that's not going to be super helpful for you here. Medical attention looks like it applies to critical wounds because it talks about surgery and things of that nature. I have an idea. I'm going to have to hand wave some shit, but I'll jump that bridge when we get there. It was something I had actually thought about earlier today or yesterday that this might come up where this opportunity may have to come in where what's his face, the big priest guy, whose name I can't think of off the top of my head, might have to come down and maybe do some lay on hands or something.
No, don't touch me.
Any other final thoughts for the night?
Nah.
In that case, I'm going to say, let's get out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for helping out or hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider smashing the like button and all of that other stuff. Subscribing, donations, give me your money, all those things. They would all be greatly appreciated if you want to do that. That said, be safe out there, my friends. This world is a grim, dark world. So make sure you're doing... Uh-oh.
Magic does have healing.
Okay.
Life.
Winds of life. That checks out.
The Lore of Life.
Lore of Life. There we go.
Giran, the Jade Wind.
All right. Well.
Anyway.
At any rate, stay safe. It's crazy out there. This world is weird. Do what you got to do to get by, and take care of you and yours. As for me and mine, we are out of here. See you next time.
My character has big boo-boos.